Good day, beautiful kings and queens. Welcome back. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. And hit the notification bell so you can hear and see when I upload new videos. Well, today's video is called The Law of Attraction Manifesting. Okay. First thing. Remember, successful people had to put in the work. Any successful person that you Google, you look up to, people who study Oprah Winfrey, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, my young ones like Justin Bieber, who else? Madonna to 50 Cent, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, think about them. You study them, you know a little bit about them, really go deep to how they started. Those few people I just named go all the way back to how they started. All the way back to how they started. All the way back to how they started. Nothing came overnight. This is a quote that stuck with me years ago. I'm going to read it so I won't mess it up. One thing about successful people, they have failed more times than you have tried. So you seeing the glitz and glamour now, but look at how they started. Look at how much work they had to put in. Look at the hustle and bustle, the knit and grit. I'm saying this to say to you, anything you focus on grow. You're not going to reap the harvest the same day you plant the seed. It's just not going to happen. You plant a seed in the ground. You water it. You tell me when that harvest come up. Especially for my people that are going out there and they're doing gardening and they're producing fruit for the community. They don't get it the same day, not even the next week, not even 2 weeks from then. It takes time. They're consistently making sure it's in the right position for the sunlight. They're watering it. They're using different minerals and compost. They're doing things to it. So don't give up. Now, the reason it's called the law of attraction and manifesting, because we're manifesting. The energy we put out is the energy we're going to get back. So if I sit up straight, I smile at you, you're probably in your spirit smiling at me. I'm looking down like, you feeling my energy, you know? Right now, my energy has been better. Today, it feels better than yesterday, you know, because it is a time of the year where my energy is not so great. But you do things to manifest better energy coming to you. All right. Now, here's another thing that successful people do. They put in the work. They're not lazy. Anything you pray for, just think about it. Don't give up. I'm going to give you a little something. I was not the best driver in the world. God really strengthened me. He gave me a job where I had to drive all over the city into different cities at one point. How? Baby, when I first started that job, I said, now Jesus, I'm going to do it because I don't like to have any fear. I want to challenge myself. Now I can get in the car and go anywhere. I feel real comfortable in my driving. A sense of direction, I'm still working on that. But let me tell you, he made my weakness into my strength. Now if somebody say, hey, E, would you like to go across the road and help me drive, take a road trip? I sure will. How many hours? Okay, we're going to break that down and we're going to drive this thing out. But let me tell you how I started. You see me now, you wouldn't believe it. I worked on that thing. Let me tell you how I started. Years and years ago, it's been a long time ago, over a decade, probably almost 2 decades. But I was trying my hardest to drive. My mother was a great driver. She always bragged on, I've been driving since I was like 10. So I wanted to drive. I wanted to get in because it takes you so many places. So of course, my parents, they've always been go-getters. My mother and father never just sat around. So as soon as I got 15, that was the youngest age that you can try out for driver's ed in our high school. I went and I tried out. First semester failed. They failed me. I didn't have a clue. But I have that something in me. I don't know what it is. Maybe because my parents are like that. I have that drive. So I didn't give up. I went again the second semester. What did they do? Failed me. Again. Now we on 2 fails, y'all. Think that stopped you, girl? I don't think so. So you're supposed to wait a certain amount of time. So I really wasn't getting into practice in my teenage years. I really didn't have anybody to help me practice or whatever. My dad was real busy at that time with work. My mama's car got probably hit a couple times by the end again. So I really didn't have practice. Didn't stop me. I became 18. Went out and why did I take the test with no practice? Went to a little driver's ed course that you had to pay for in my neighborhood. Didn't even get past the parallel parking. You have to do that before the failed again. That's 3, right? 3 fails. Waited again. I think they make you wait a little bit. So now I'm like, okay, I need some practice. Started getting my dad started coming over, moving the garbage cans around, giving me practice here and there. Didn't get a lot of practice, but as soon as I learned how to parallel park, I said, I got this. Went again a year later. Passed the parallel parking, passed it back in. Went out on the road, doing stupid stuff. Failed again. 4th time fail. 4th time fail. So now at this point, I'm working. I'm walking to work, not even catching a bus. Your girl was trying to save money. I'm walking to work and I'm going to college. So I'm walking to work. I have to be at work at 6 a.m. Okay. I come back home, want to hang out with my friends, but I have class the next day. So I'm working full time and going to school part time with no vehicle. Calling my dad, my aunt, my brother, my sister, like, can y'all take me here and there? They got their own life. They had stuff to do. So when they did, I appreciate them, but they couldn't do it all the time. They had their own stuff to do. So what did I do? When I took the test again, well, before I took the test this time, my dad was getting tired of getting out of his bed. So he said, I see you working hard, going to school and everything. So how about this? If you get your license, I'll help you get a car. I said, what? He said, I see you trying, And my mama really helped with that one because she kind of put in her ear. You see this girl trying. I don't want my baby out there in the dark walking to work all in the dark. So she helped with that too. I said, what? Man, I was jumping in dates' cars like, can I drive? They looking like, girl, you gonna wreck my stuff. But they'll let me try. So I was trying here and there everywhere. Went to take the test 5th time, way on the east. I live deep on the west because I said that other place not going to give me, they gave me a coupon if I tried again. I went way over yonder to take a test. Guess what? Failed again 5th time. Got another coupon, went again 6 times. When I went the 6th time, when I went that 5th time, I cried because I had to go to work that next day. And let me tell y'all a little something about my neighborhood. Growing up, the neighborhood wasn't real bad, but I live in Detroit. Young girl, I was stacked back then, baby. Walking to work, getting hit on by drunk drug dealers, the Goonies, Goons, Goblins, baby, you gotta walk with a knife in your pocket. I was scared. So giving up is not in my nature. You dust yourself off and you keep on going. Finally went back on the east side where they gave me that coupon at. I was close. I did my best. Finally gave me that license. The very next day, I had a little money. Dad had the rest. Went and got me a ride. So when I say the law of attraction and manifesting, you're not going to get the results the same day you plant the seed, but keep on going, because ever since then, I haven't been without my license since. I think a 2-day span where I hustle and bustle, worked a couple jobs to pay those tickets off and got my car back. Got my license back only a couple days. I haven't been without it since, been thriving. Even used that license to taxi cab and go here and there everywhere. Made that work for me to make me more money over the years. So don't look at it right now. Go back to the beginning. Go back to all those people you all love. Look at their beginnings. Okay? You all love Beyonce. Look at her beginning. Look at all the work she put in. Look at all the turndowns they gave her. Now look at her now. 50 Cent. Look at how he started. He didn't turn down $1. He said, brother, I'll take the change because change add up to dollars. Humble yourself and don't give up. All right? Remember, kings and queens, enjoy this beautiful day we are given. And remember, love is the main key. Subscribe. Mwah.